Okay. Age, state, who you voted for?
42, Wisconsin, Trump 5 times.
Here we
Five
go.
times.
5 times.
Okay. How is it 5 times?
Could have voted for him 6, voted for him 5.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
Do you believe Trump won or lost the 2020 contest?
Oh, I believe he won it, but the ballots were in the box for Biden.
So, are you aware? Are you aware that Trump's top campaign lawyer paid a firm, an analytical firm, to find the massive voter fraud
Hey,
that
hey,
you
hey,
claim
hold on, hold on,
existed?
hold on. We're
Oh, I
not getting
saw it
ready to get a
existing
lie.
here in
We're
Wisconsin.
not getting ready to get her lie taken out. We will not discuss that contest. No, we're not doing that. So you're gonna have to find something else to talk about.
So, do you believe Trump is a constitutionalist?
I don't know.
You don't know? Are you a constitutionalist?
I guess. I mean, it's a very
Do
vague
you
question.
understand? Can you tell us who is covered under due process in the Constitution?
All citizens are, and immigrants or legal immigrants are partially covered under it.
Absolutely
No,
not.
it says all citizens and non-citizens, though you may have a point that immigration laws are a little different based on their immigration status. But do you believe that people should be afforded due process in this country?
Citizens, yes.
And
But
are you aware that Trump's administration under ICE is now violating U.S. citizens' rights and detaining them? Is that a problem for you?
Well, they're provided due process after the detainment, right?
no, they're not.
They're not being afforded due process at all. So is that a problem for you?
So what are they? So a citizen gets detained, then what?
I'm asking you, is that a problem for you that they are being illegally detained?
I can't speak on such
I
vague
could
circumstances,
understand your
sir.
white fragility cannot answer that question. I rest my case.
You should bring that to court. They would laugh the hell out of you. That would be great.
No, in
Well,
tank.
federal.
You
Here's the
Go
just
ahead,
thing. In
rested
go
your
go
tank.
ahead.
case on white fragility.
In tank. Here's the thing. They're not being afforded due process.
Who
ICE
isn't
is a
being afforded due process?
nobody.
Was
The
being
concept.
detained by ICE.
Hold on. Actually anybody that's been detained by ICE is not being afforded due process. The Constitution states that
Yes, they are.
anybody in the United States. No, they're not.
No, they're not, sir. They
No,
have
they're
to go to
not.
Federal
court for that.
The
federal judges
Constitution.
have ruled they're not.
Okay,
They're
so
not
after
exactly.
after detainment and then arrest, they go through due process. They're
No,
given their
they.
immigration
No, they're
hearing,
not.
and then they're deported.
No, they're not. They're not.
Oh,
They're not.
okay.
They're not.
Well, they're following the same
They're
laws
going
that were
against
put
the.
in
Hold
place from
on.
Bill
Hold
Clinton in the
on. Hold on.
90s.
They're not. They're
Hmm.
not. And it's not laws that being put in place with Bill Clinton. The
Oh,
Constitution states that they're supposed to have due process. Trump,
yes.
and that's exactly why that they're being held up in federal. These what Trump is doing is being held up in federal court. That's exactly why Garcia has been released from jail because he was not afforded due process.
No,
I
actually,
don't
he's facing
understand.
7 counts of child trafficking or human
No,
trafficking.
he's not. No,
That's
he's
false
not.
information.
No, he's
He
not.
was
Y'all
trafficking
believe
humans in the
anything?
United States.
No,
Yeah,
no,
That's
he's
he's
false
not.
information.
okay. Tennessee is charging him right now with seven
That's
counts
false
of human
No,
information.
he's
trafficking.
not.
That's false
No, he's not.
information. He was not.
No, he
Are
was.
you aware that a federal judge ruled he was not a threat to the United States? And here's the point I'm going to make. Do you believe judges should be told the truth by Department of Justice lawyers?
I mean, if you're in here illegally, you're going to get deported.
No, I didn't ask you that. I asked you, are Department of Justice lawyers required to tell the truth to a judge?
Probably not.
They're not
So I got.
required to tell the
Hold on.
truth?
Hold on
Are
for
they
a
under
second.
oath?
Intake.
Of course they are. They're officers of the
They're
court. So you're
and
saying
they're
that
lying
Department.
under oath. But hold on. Actually let me
Go
introduce
ahead.
the rest of the panel. Hey, Kyle, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm fine. Jojo, age state who you voted for? Jojo, age state who you voted for? Jojo, age state who you voted for?
He must be inebriated.
Oh, Miss, age state who you voted for?
43. I'm originally from Mississippi. I live in North Carolina now, and I voted for America. That's why I voted for Trump.
Hold on, no, I didn't ask
Amen.
you all that. I asked you who you voted for.
Trump.
Okay,
May
and
I
what would
finish
you
my
like
point
to?
real quick?
Hold on. Actually, you're not gonna take over the panel.
Who?
What would you like to add?
I'm not sure who's she talking
I'm
Why
to.
can't we
talking to
just
you.
finish that one point and then
Hold
you can
on,
move on?
Tank, because we have to give everybody a chance to speak. He can hold on for just a second.
All right.
Oh, Miss, what would you like to add? Because I see what you typed down there into the chat that you said he that wasn't Garcia just got
It was
deported.
reported yesterday. Yeah, he's deported now.
No,
Nice.
he's
Get him
not.
out of here.
Okay, I can pull it up. Give me a second to get my laptop.
They finally got rid of
Go
that
ahead,
idiot. All right.
Ashley.
They did.
Nice.
So here's a question. So, young man, first, stop interrupting everyone. I understand you want to be the center, but as you notice, when I was asked to mute, I muted, and you have yet to mute your mic. So please show the host and the other women on this panel some respect. Even the Trump supporter, she deserves respect. So my point is, as a officer of the court, are judges expecting lawyers to tell them the truth in court about a case? You
Sure.
would say that is true,
You've
right?
rephrased your question, but yes.
Yes, lawyers are officers of the court and required to tell judges the absolute truth, correct?
Lawyers are officers of the court. I don't know where you're going. Look, man, it's a very vague question, so my brain goes through all circumstances.
Okay, here's the point. If you hired lawyers
Yes,
to represent the people and those lawyers lied to the judge, would you have a problem with that?
generally, yes.
Okay. If you
So you're
had
talking
two
about a
lawyers
public
representing,
defender.
hold on and let me
I
finish
need
my
to
question.
know what you're
there
talking
you go
about.
with your white fragility interrupting. Stop and let me finish my question, so we can
You need
allow
to
other
stop
guests to
acting like a
talk.
nigger, bro. You're
So,
fat and your teeth are
of
all
Hey,
messed
course, you
up.
would
Stop
call me
acting
the
like that.
N-word.
Stop acting like
course
that.
you-
You're
of
just
course-
wrong.
Shut up,
Of
Hank.
course you would, because you are not a black man, and that's why you disrespect black people, because you really want to be
Good.
black.
He's
Stop
gone.
it.
He's gone.
Okay, so let me finish my point real quick because we have other guests. So, young man, we
Lois,
found
turn
that
your
Donald
camera off.
Trump fired 2 Department of Justice lawyers because they told the federal judge that Trump administration knew that Abrego Garcia was not to be deported, and he was deported anyway. And when Trump's administration found out that those 2 lawyers told the truth to a federal judge, those 2 lawyers were fired. Do you agree with firing lawyers that tell judges the truth?
I don't know.
That is a common answer among the collective stupidity of MAGA when they're asked about specific
He
incidences
gone.